Oh, honey, are you having a hard time knowing what to do with your planner come January? Oh, honey.
What do?
Come on, watch this video. We got it all set up for you right after the whistling.
Hi, everybody.
Always takes a minute.
And we always never know if we're connected or
We always
not.
never know that.
We always never know. Sorry.
All right, so, okay, so exciting things are happening here at Finders Keepers.
Clean slate.
We have been receiving our materials.
It's so exciting.
Yes.
There's stuff. It smells like paper.
Yes.
And it's beautiful. And
Very exciting.
very exciting and yummy. And we have sort of a warehouse type situation now. And there's lots of paper and stickers and notebooks and some stamps are involved.
Yes, and that's what we're kind of bringing out today. We're going to show you some of the things going on with our, we have planner notebooks that we're coming out with, and which, here they are. They're a craft cover. What are they, 5 1/8 1/4, 5 1/2?
See, 5 by 8 1/2.
5 by 8 1/2.
This beautiful.
They have a sewn
stitched.
binding. They have, oh, hi, Maribel.
Hi, Maribel.
We have,
Hi, Maribel's mom. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
and we have a beautiful 70-pound accent paper in here.
So yummy.
With a dot grid.
And little.
The little pages, we have little tiny word bubbles where you can keep track of your pages.
So you can use them like an index bullet journal for your indexes. And
We're going to show
you
you today how they work with some of the stamps that we've come up with to create a calendar layout. Maribel says hello. Okay. So, Rachel, you've already started, yes? We have some layouts started.
I've started doing some layouts, and we're using...
This is a stamp from our...
calendar blocks.
Calendar blocks.
Calendar blocks. We're still learning all the names of our stamp sets, even though we have designed them.
Oh, months? No,
that's Months of Plenty.
I got the wrong one.
And I'm just using some Stampin' Up! Ink pads today. I've got Smoky Slate, and this is Old Olive. And we love our Stampin' Up! Ink pads. We just love the way they work, and Real Red. So I'm going to go ahead and work on my December layout for you guys to kind of, I'm getting ready for the new year, and I wanted to start my new planner with December, going through from December to December.
Bonnie,
hi, Bonnie. Thanks for joining us this morning. So this is from our calendar block set, and it's just, it's a block. Get it? Get it, you guys? It's a block. So what I've done is, since I've already stamped this, we're going to, leave it out. And this block fits perfectly. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it fits perfectly. It's not, I mean, they're photopolymer stamps. They're really great quality stamps. But, you kind of have to line stuff up. And sometimes they overlap, I mean.
And you get kind of this, I mean, there's going to be variation because it's all hand stamped, but that's kind of the beauty of it. So,
but I like it. I think it gives the
like
page some
lights.
texture, some bokeh lights. Yeah. Sometimes it looks like a thumbprint, so I might draw a little face on there, whatever day that is. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
But yes, so anyway, so
you can fit 8 blocks across, right?
So
4
we
and
only
4.
need 7.
But there's only 7 days in a week. So we're going to I'm going to make this last column like a notes section or a to-do list or, for whatever you want to do. Now, when I do this, I want to stamp them off. So I'm going to stamp off, and then, well, that's got a piece of corgi hair on it, I think.
That happens too.
It happens here. I'm going to stamp it, and then I'm going to just line this up. And these, like we said, they're not exact, so I've got some overlap, and it didn't stamp perfectly, but I'm okay with that. If you do stamp...
we're also finding that because we're stamping on a folding table and not on a solid wood table, we're getting some of that little clouds.
More cloudiness, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. I mean, if you want it to be more perfection, if you're a bit of a perfectionist, you can work with that.
Yeah, and you work on a wood table and you'll be good.
Work on a wood table, you'll be perfectly fine. So I'm just putting in my little blocks because I want that whole section to be kind of outlined. And so now that I've got that done, the next thing I want to do, I'm just going to use, because it's December, I'm going to use red and green, obviously, but I'm just using my Papermate pen. And I like my weeks to start on Sunday They go from Sunday to Saturday. So everybody's different. Sometimes you like to start on Monday, so it's kind of up to you how you want to do that. And I'm going to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Whoa! There went.
Falling
the corgi is sitting on the camera.
Oh, Arthur, come on.
Okay, I've got my foot on it, so hopefully it'll hold it. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Friday is the 1st of December, so I'm just going to number in. Remember, this is notes, right? So I'm just going to number these in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can count. 12, 13, 14. So many things happening in the month of December for everybody. My kids are excited about school being out. Sarah, what are your kids excited about?
Well, we just love the holidays, as you know.
Just in general.
Just in general. We've got a lot going on. We're homeschoolers, so we are busy. We've got homeschool projects and Christmas projects and church projects. And
December has 31 days, so I'm going to do a little 31 and then I'll split that one in half. Okay, so there's just my basic,
here's your December.
my basic numbering layout. Nope, this is done.
Oh, how did I do that?
There's another one.
It's sitting here on the oh, sorry.
It's okay. Sarah's helping me out with my stamps.
So this is from our Months of Plenty set that she's going to use
Gonna
for
stamp
stamping
the month.
the month.
And I'm just filling up this little block. Now, all of the month names in our Months of Plenty set are all different fonts. So
Yeah.
they're kind of all over the place. It's really fun. So some of them fit perfectly if you want to put it up here. You can fill in the blocks. You can do all kinds of different stuff, whatever you feel like doing. Okay, so there's my month, my basic month. Now I'm going to do just a little bit of decorating. I'm going to go ahead and
This is from our Frame It Up.
frame it up. And I'm
It's
going
a
to
collection of stamps that can create all different kinds of frames.
Yes.
So some of them are like this one that are like little swooshy lines and you can create the frame. Some of them are completed frames, which I'll show you in a minute.
So I'm just using that to divide my day, which I thought was kind of cute.
And did you want to do your notes section too, Rach,
Oh,
while you're at
yes, yes, I forgot. Thank you, Sarah. So also what I'm going to do, you could outline this with a pen or, let's see, I'm going to do this in green.
it?
You could outline it with a pen. I'm going to just use this little swirly that Sarah drew, and I'm going to outline it this way, just to differentiate that that is notes and not calendar area. And this is just such a fun little swirly. I just love it. Swirly. I guess swirlies aren't always
Swirly
fun.
in the negative connotation.
Yes, no. This is
It's
swirly
like
in the
a little
positive.
Swish. We'll call it a swish. And it's yeah, it lines up really nicely. There's little bubbles and little swishes.
And so that's what I'm going to do for that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take, this also is from
Frame It Up.
Frame It Up. This is a little set of check boxes. And I'm just going to, I'm going to add that onto this one. So see, then I can write stuff in and check it off. And then I'm also going
Here's
to add
another one
in,
for Christmas Day. Or you,
yeah.
okay.
So that's kind of, you know, and then I'm going to write notes up here. I don't have a green pen, so I'm going to get out my Stampin' Up! Pen and, oh, you know what, I'll do it in black. And just write notes. And then I'm going to doodle that in a minute. Okay, this is another one of the frames from the Frames of Plenty, or
Frame It Up.
Frame It Up. Months of Plenty, Frames of Plenty, whatever.
Yeah. Everything's a plenty. This is it'll frame, it puts a little frame around the box and then it leaves a little space at the bottom. And then we've
space right
included a ton of these little, well, not a ton, several.
Several.
Don't want to exaggerate.
There will be more coming.
Yeah, of these little pieces that can fit in that space. And so these are little Christmas trees.
Look at how cute, you guys.
Move it up a little bit, like there we go.
Can you guys see that? Look at the little trees. Aren't they adorable?
Bonnie's being bad and watching at work. We won't tell.
We won't tell Bonnie.
Yeah, don't worry.
Just don't
about
get
it.
in
We
trouble.
got you. We got your back.
Just don't get in trouble.
Okay. And then what else did you want to frame up there?
So then I wanted
the
to
Christmas
do.
party?
Sarah's having a Christmas party, so I wanted to do a stamp from our Stickletons set.
Now these are our version of icons. They're little stick figures doing different things. And so she's going to use the little guy and he's
taking photos.
He's taking photos.
And then I'm just going to write on here, Sarah's party. And then I'm going to also add from our Frame It Up set also, which you could use, you know, where the little trees are too. You could use this here. But these are 3 little exclamation points. So anytime you have something that's really important that's going on, you can add that on that day.
I'm just going to lift this up really quick just to
and
see.
show
So
them better.
here's how all this is coming together here.
Hoping you guys can see this. I think this is just the basics. Oh, I knew one more thing. The Christmas lights. I wanted to put Christmas lights
This
because
is
I
also
love.
from our Frame It Up. They're just twinkle lights. They don't have to be Christmas lights.
They don't have to be.
Twinkle lights, as we know, are for year around.
They are for year round, and so I'm just going to add.
It's a little swag, and you can stagger it so that it looks like they're kind of there's more than one set
You guys
strung
see
at
that?
once.
Isn't that adorable?
Yeah, it's a little tiny thing.
Could I could
kind
do
of
a
fun.
green one.
You could.
Let me do a green one too. And my Christmas is going to last.
And we could take some of our Wink of Stella and highlight the little lights.
Oh.
You could give it a little
Yes.
bit of twinkle that way, or look at a metallic pen.
Oh,
and
it's
if you
so
really
cute.
wanted to get more detailed, but it's just kind of
You guys
to lay
see
that
that?
out. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's adorable. I
Very
love
cute.
lights. I
Yeah.
love twinkles. So one last thing, I've pulled out some washi. I just went and got some of my Christmas washi, and I think I'm going to go with these stripes here. Let me find the end
There's
of it.
lots of different ones. We have, we just kind of dug through our drawers, and just about anything would go with this because we're just using red and green colors. There's a ho 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 one.
Now for my planner here, what I'm kind of doing too is you noticed obviously I did all the little blocks in gray. And the reasoning for that is because what I want to do is use washi and the stamps as my accent colors, right? So I'm going to have that kind of tie in the page. I can trim that
I'll
off
come
and just
in though,
wrap it
and
around.
I'll show you guys mine later on when I get it more moved along. But
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing more different colors in mine, so you can be able to see that too.
So here is sort of my basic layout. Now I can start adding in appointments and anything that's going on and happening throughout the month. I can keep my notes here, and
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
and that's pretty much it.
That's our little planner preview. We
So
have
the stamp sets that we are releasing are
we have 2 4x6 stamp sets,
Yes.
the larger ones.
Months of Plenty and calendar blocks, and you need this. These are the calendar blocks.
are the
And
calendar
there's
blocks.
a rounded corner, and there's a squared off corner.
There's all kinds of and there's word bubbles.
There's like little notes things. There's a couple of frames. There's 3 different kinds of checklists. I mean, it's a pretty extensive set. And
Yes.
then we have other 4x6 is the Months of Plenty, and it has all the months, but they're all in different fonts.
and they're all different. And then there's also little quotes like done and yeppers and check and
Oh, and there's some arrows.
Arrows to
and
point to
quiet
things.
time and gotta run, getting it done. I mean, there's a lot in that stamp set too. And then we have 3 by 4
sets.
Because we have Don't Be Late,
Which I didn't show today.
Which is
It's a little clock.
it's just little words about like what time it is.
What time is it? It's
Yeah.
coffee o'clock.
It's coffee
or
o'clock,
wine
it's
o'clock.
chocolate o'clock.
Yes.
And then we have another 3 by 4 set. That's the Stickletons. That's this set of
These
little
little
stick
guys.
figures, doing things, going to yoga class,
Yes.
doing their grocery shopping,
Relaxing.
And then the third one is Frame It Up, which is actually my favorite, which is
Yes.
it has
All the
different
little
frames, and it has, there's a sunburst frame that I just think is really pretty.
Yes.
I mean, not to brag.
But Sarah drew them, and so they're awesome. So you can brag. You can brag a lot.
Okay, thank you, Rachel.
Yes.
Because I really love them, and I had a great time making them, and I really want to share them with people.
We had a really good time with
we
this,
had
you
a
guys.
really good time. Kind of a ridiculous good time. It
Yeah.
was so fun.
And to be able to see them, you know.
So
coming.
this layout came together in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's something you could do, if you sat down on New Year's Day for an hour or so, you could probably get your whole year.
You can get your whole year planned out. Some people, like I'm going to be putting, as you can see, all of my months together. But some people like to put, Sarah likes to do hers with the month spread.
And then I do a
And then
weekly.
she does a weekly that's
So,
just plain.
The book is 32 pages, so it will it'll take me through 1 quarter. So I'll need 4 books to take me through the year. And I just want to show you at the end of Rachel's thing where her last page is, because we stamped off.
Oh, yes.
There's no bleed.
There's no bleed through.
See? There's no bleed.
And one
So-
more thing, and we'll have some tips and tricks up for you, but when you're doing the these close to the edge here, I've got about 1/4 inch of paper here, and I kind of put that right on the edge when I'm stamping.
Because of the binding,
Because
to get
the-
the stamp real snug in there is a little bit
So
tricky.
you guys can probably see
not
there's
crazy hard.
Yeah, it's not hard because it's not excessively thick, and so
Yeah.
you can really get that in there so you get a nice clean edge.
Yeah.
And I just love it. I think it's fun, and it's a fun way to plan and keep track of everything.
And it makes you get out your stamps, which is always kind of fun.
Yay.
People who love stamping will love this, and people who love planning will love this, I hope. So, anyway.
I hope you guys have had fun. If you have any questions or comment, and be sure and leave them below. We have a question though.
Truman wants to know, actually, what is the state of the paper?
What is the state of the paper? I think the state of the paper is festive.
Okay.
Festive it is.
Yep,
Thank
the
you,
paper
Truman.
is feeling festive.
It's festive. It's party time. Party time.
Okay, that's enough of that. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you next time, and thanks for stopping by.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.